Hello students, welcome to the cbse chemistry lecture series. In the last video we discussed about the problems, few NCERT problems on carbon, hydrogen, sulphur and halogens. In this video we are going to discuss about few problems on estimation of nitrogen problems. It's a NCERT problems. So before working out the problems, first we will see the differences between the Dumas method and Jaldal methods. Both methods are used for estimation of nitrogen. What is the principle behind this one? First I will explain in the Dumas method. In the Dumas method, we are taking the known mass of an organic compound. Say for example, mass of an organic compound, that is W gram, which is heated with a excess of cupric oxide in an atmosphere of carbon dioxide. When nitrogen of the organic compound is converted to N2 gas, the volume of N2 gas is thus obtained is what? Converted into NTP, and the percentage of nitrogen determined by applying the following equations. What is the following equations? A percentage of nitrogen is equal to 28, that is the N2 gas, the molecular mass of N2, the one nitrogen is 14, two nitrogen is 2. So 14 into 2, 28, divided by molar volume, that is 22,400 ml or centimeter cube, into volume of N2 gas at STP, volume of N2 at STP, and mass of an organic compound, that is W, into 100. This is the formula we are used for Dumas method. Whereas in the case of Jaldal methods, we have to take a known mass of an organic compound is heated with a concentrated sulfuric acid in presence of potassium sulfate and little amount of copper sulfate. Here the copper sulfate will act as a catalyst. In a Jaldal flask, when nitrogen present, the organic compound is quantitatively converted into ammonium sulfate. Thus obtained ammonium sulfate is treated with a excess of sodium hydroxide. So liberation of ammonia will be formed. So the ammonia gas is absorbed or passed through the condenser, circulated with the cold water, where we collected in the known amount of volume of sulfuric acid or HCl acid. So the ammonia will neutralize the acid. The remaining acid will be do the back titration. We can find out how much amount of acid is left out. So we can find out how much amount of ammonia gas is exactly neutralized with that acid. So we can use the formula percentage of nitrogen is equal to 1.4 into molarity of acid into basicity of acid into volume of acid used divided by mass of an organic compound. So this is the formula we got to use for Jaldal methods. So by using these two methods, we will work out one problem each. Let us work out a problem on Dumas method. In this problem, 0.30 gram of an organic compound gave 50 centimeter cube of nitrogen collected at 300 Kelvin and 715 mm pressure in Dumas method. Calculate the percentage of nitrogen in the compound, that is within bracket vapor pressure of water at 300 Kelvin is 15 mm of mercury. So in this case, what are the data given here? First you have to write a given data. Mass of an organic compound is given, that is 0.30 gram. Volume of nitrogen collected (50 centimeter cube). Atmospheric pressure 715 mm of mercury and room temperature 300 Kelvin, aqueous tension or vapor pressure of water is given. Aqueous tension or vapor pressure of water is 15 mm of mercury. So pressure of dry vapor, pressure of dry gas is equal to 715 minus 15 mm, which is equal to 700 mm of mercury. So we got to use the formula P1 V1 by T1 is equal to P2 V2 by T2. So in this case, there are two things are there, experimental as well as STP conditions. Experimental as well as STP conditions. So what are the data given here? At the experimental conditions, P1 is 700 mm and V1 is 50 centimeter cube and T1 is 300 Kelvin. At the same time, STP value is also given. P2 is standard temperature and pressure. The pressure is what? 760 mm of mercury. There is a standard pressure. Temperature is 273 Kelvin. And V2 is equal to question mark. That only we are going to find out. Now we can substitute the values. P1 is 700 mm into 50. V1 is 50 centimeter cube divided by 300 Kelvin is equal to 760 into V2 we are going to find out. Then standard temperature is 273 Kelvin. You do the cross multiplications. V2 is equal to 700 into 50 into 273 into 273 divided by 300 into 760. If you simplify all these things, we can get the value of 41.9 centimeter cube. That is the V2 formula. So find out V2 volume of gas at STP is 41.9 centimeter cube. In the second step, we have to use the formula like this. (28) divided by 22,400 ml into 41.9 centimeter cube. Then if you substitute that, what? The mass of an organic compound is 0.3. If you want to find out percentage, you got to put 100. If we simplify all these things, we are getting a value of 17.46% of nitrogen in the compound. Now let us work out a problem, NCERT problem based on Geldal method. So during the nitrogen estimation present in an organic compound by Geldal's method, ammonia evolved from 0.5 gram of an organic compound in Geldal estimation of nitrogen, neutralized 10 ml of 1 sulfuric acid. Find the percentage of nitrogen in the organic compound. Here data given. First you got to write given data. Mass of an organic compound is given. How much it is given? 0.5 gram. And volume of H2SO4 used. volume of H2SO4 used is equal to 10 ml of 1 m sulfuric acid that is used here. We know that 1 mole of sulfuric acid will react with 2 mole of ammonia. That means 10 ml of sulfuric acid will react with 20 ml of ammonia. So we have to use the formula. What is the formula for this one? Percentage of nitrogen is equal to 1.4 into volume of the acid, volume of acid used, into basicity, into molarity of the acid used, by mass of the organic compound W. If we substitute this one, 1.4 into volume of acid we used is 10, the basicity of sulfuric acid is 2, and the molarity of what? Acid is 1 molar, divided by 0.5 gram is the mass of an organic compound. If we substitute all these things, we can get a value of 56% of nitrogen present the organic compound. Thank you, students. If you have any doubt, please mention in the comment box. Thank you.